Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here at Solana, seeing what's going on. This is awesome stuff, actually. It's doing exactly as we expected. Obviously, we didn't anticipate Bitcoin to liquidate billions of dollars of shorts at 41,600, but we did also be able to anticipate that Solana is doing better than Bitcoin and performing fairly well, holding its ground at 85 and 87, and then of course broke straight through that $90 mark. So we're going to take a look at that and a few other key factors. Just to quickly note here, this is kind of what we looked at yesterday for anticipation, and it did essentially work out the way we're looking for here. So that is awesome news. Congrats to that. Congrats to our community members for some healthy profits there on our Solana trade, 30% in 1.5 trading days. Keep in mind, we are the market's in a funny place right now and trades are weird. So please understand that, while I'm still planning to stack some shorts here soon, I still think we need to wait a little bit longer for confirmation, and that it's one of those things where we just got to be patient, okay? Patience is paramount, as I mentioned before. So if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, I do love to teach people to trade. I've got a trading university, academy, and of course, as what you just saw, a signals group where I provide trade signals for our community. If you are new to the channel, of course, keep in mind too, we have a signals guide so you know how to structure your trades effectively. Please read through that. Crypto Cash Premium Plus, I've updated that recently. We added some trading pairs, and I just want to make sure you know that. Please read through that so you understand how that works, because we've got some nice profits there too. I mean, you take a look at this here, Premium Plus, raking in the profit, ADA, Chainlink, ETH, Litecoin, ETH, and Chainlink. So again, good stuff there. Really cool. I'm glad it all worked out well for you. So what we want to look at here is the backend data here for Solana and see what we can find out for liquidation. So a good chance we had some liquidation levels occur, which we did right there at the $90.30 mark. So I kind of mentioned that yesterday. It makes more sense for the price to move up than it would down based on that sentiment. But again, you don't take a trade just based on liquidation. You do, however, understand that whales are greedy and they're going to go ahead and sweep those levels so they can play with the market and do what they want. It's just kind of a big game for them, and we're all part of it, right? So it's like you feel like you have control, but you don't. It's one of those alternative worlds. But yeah, really crazy stuff here. But generally speaking, right now, Bitcoin has a secondary liquidation level at 42,500. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that swept as well. And if so, I think 95-ish. Strong chance that we're going to see that swept for Solana. So I would say leave our trade open, even though we've taken a majority of profit. Let the rest ride. Adjust your stop loss to break even, and effectively, consider 95 as the next target. Keep in mind, it's more like 95, 94, 94, 75. So again, if you've watched my videos, you'll know you don't set take profit targets at exactly round numbers. Like us, our take profit was $89.99 for a reason, because 90 was a resistance. All right, folks. So just remember those things here. They will save you in the long run. Let's take a quick look at big picture and work our way down. Try to make this quick and brief for you folks. So now that we understand liquidation and there's merit and incentive to push the price action maybe a little higher, we need to respect the fact that we are getting rejected by the 50-day SMA. The 20 is trailing behind. If we take a look down below, we can also see MACD is converging here. It hasn't fully converged yet, of course, but it's shifted momentum. It's a positive sign. Stochastic RSI has given us indication a couple of days ago that the price action wants to move up, but we're still under 50 on the RSI. Most coins are right here at that same level, so I would just respect the fact that we're coming up to a resistance level and that there's a solid chance we could see the price action reject here. So $92 is the new resistance. I'll just go ahead and pull that line out there, and we'll pay attention to that, okay? So we're going to pay attention to also some ascending trend lines too, to make sure we are just understanding when the shift in momentum could occur later, right? So we're just going to go ahead and pull this guy out and pay attention there too. So what you'll notice is ascending and descending trends run concurrent with moving averages. The 50 and the 20 are the two most common. 20-day SMA, price action is coming down until it broke above here recently. We were truly bearish, right? We broke above, held above, and retested 85. Therefore, we considered taking a long position and took profit, okay? In hindsight, that's the better case scenario is being over 20-day SMA. As you can see here, moving forward, foresight tells us with us being above that 20-day SMA, there's a decent chance the price should hold until it drops below. So my proposal here is that if you're going to consider shorting this coin, wait at the very least until the 4-hour 20-day SMA is above the price action, the price drops below it. At that point, we'd have more confirming factors likely pushing the price action down. Right now, we have a lot of contributing factors pushing the price action higher, and there's no real reason to short into this. So even though, yes, I did say I want to go short heavy when we hit the 41K range for Bitcoin, that comes with a lot of caveats there and a lot of exceptions. And there's different things that you need to recognize. You don't just go crazy because the price is in the range of what you're looking for. You wait and be patient to ensure it continues to meet the qualifications or specifications that you're trying to achieve. To me, a short seems to make sense right now, but it isn't a technical sense maker. If that's even a thing. You get what I'm saying though, right? There's not a lot of reasons to take a short. If you look at this here, we're above 50 in the RSI. This is typically a support level at 50. Money flow index is still high, stochastic swinging upwards. MACD is still converging. These are like all indications to not consider a short just yet, okay? So again, make sure you recognize that. Last thing we want to look at would be the hourly here, and just kind of note where we're at with TD sequential. We are not overextended at all. We're in a situation right now where we're getting some nice little resets here, and it's not a situation to, again, consider a short. We did have this nice little bullish flag pattern where the price inevitably broke out, as I indicated in my yesterday's video. And at this point here, if we take a look at Ichimoku Cloud, we're obviously going to still be above the cloud. All coins are pretty much right there, because majority of coins yesterday were like inside or below, and now firmly above for the majority of coins. So all the more reasons why we probably have a good 24 to 48 hours before a short would be viable. My speculation is that Bitcoin closes between 41,000 and 41,600 today. Then this weekend we should see some green from most alts. We're seeing green today, of course, but that's just that initial little knee-jerk reaction from Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin can stabilize going into the weekend, we'll have some late longs coming into the market, and that's when we're going to start seeing the price surge for a moment, and then of course realism comes into play on Sunday night at midnight, or sorry, Sunday night at usually 5-6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Asian markets open and they wreck faces. That's my guess, and then of course that may not even happen. But I do think Monday morning, traditional markets open, we're going to see another story here. So I would just say enjoy it while we got it here, folks. This is not like a perfect situation, but it's better than it was before. So consider, again, taking some long positions that have tight take profit targets. That's my guess right now. I might consider some longs over the weekend for some alts that are looking nice. And then, of course, maybe flip to shorts late throughout the weekend and or early next weekend, depending on how things work out, okay? Just some thoughts from some guy on the internet that just so happens to care about your success. So speaking of which, thank you again so much for the awesome feedback from my community members. I'm glad everything's working out very well for you. Surprisingly, a lot of folks are hanging in there, being patient and understanding that, hey, quality over quantity, folks. That's where it is right now in the market, okay? So again, take less trades and take better trades. That's really the bottom line. If you want to take better trades with a better exchange, check it out here. Bitunix, phenomenal exchange, link down below. It's also available on our sponsors page for our homepage, cryptocash.tech, but they have no KYC or VPN requirements, and they truly treated our community members with great respect recently. They had some upgrades. They had to take things down for a moment, and it really hooked some people up with some nice bonuses there, and essentially just took good care of my community. So thank you again, Bitunix, for that. Deeply appreciate you guys, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.